Hello and welcome to another game of StarLadder. It is Season 6. We are with the last day of the StarLadder group stages of the Star Series, I should say. We are with Power Rangers and iCCup, and we are also with co-caster Vykromond. Welcome back.
Good to be back, Sheever. Interested in this game, definitely. Power Rangers, of course, fighting to escape being in a relegation position for next season of StarLadder for Season 7. iCCup, I guess, just playing for the best record that they can possibly have. I don't think they're really in danger of not making Season 7.
Now, Power Rangers, iCCup is already looking good. They're not going to go to Kiev, but they're also not going to get dropped out. Yeah. And they're just playing for good showmanship. And I mean, this today, as a day before DreamHack, there's no big teams playing. So this is basically the chance that teams that normally don't get that much attention to actually get some extra attention.
And to play Pudge.
And to play Pudge. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, and to play Pudge. Whew.
And to play Pudge, yes. First pick Pudge, no less.
Well, I didn't expect it to get banned out, so it's gonna be interesting to see how they do with it and what else they'll pick up with it. I mean, yeah.
If they pick the Pudge first, it's got to mean that they have more picks coming later that will also be as surprising, because otherwise there's absolutely no reason why you would actually get the Pudge. Do you think? Well, actually, Nature's Prophet. I kind of thought maybe Chen.
And go for the Pudge Chen thing?
For reasons, yeah.
Yeah, reasons. Yeah, well, we'll see. I mean, to be fair, there are still plenty of opportunities, and even if you don't pick up the Chen, you also have the Keeper of the Light if you want to go for that route.
Yes, so, I mean, but you can get both. You can get both.
True.
Here's what you do. You get the Pudge Chen, so Chen tests of faiths into the fountain, so you've killed the person now. Keeper of the Light recalls him right back out, because you don't want to spend a TP every time you do that, right? So you can basically machine gun people into the fountain.
Oh, that's so annoying. We have Lifestealer though. That's the obvious counter to the Pudge solo mid. Like if you pick up a Pudge and you're gonna be picking it up solo mid, you're gonna have the Lifestealer up against you, or at least a counter to it.
If they were planning to take the Pudge, I kind of agree. Maybe to ban Lifestealer instead of Lone Druid, maybe, because the bigger Pudge gets, the more stacks of flesh heap he gets, the happier Lifestealer is, because he's going to feast very heavily and just heal a lot while bashing on that Pudge.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe they'll end up running in the Pudge in the safe lane, now that they know
could.
the Lifestealer's there.
We've seen that. Pudge safe lane. Actually, in the last several times that we've seen Pudge picked, it's been as many times safe lane as mid. I believe Alliance ran him as a safe lane carry in one game.
It could be. It could definitely be. We have got some purple heroes getting banned out by iCCup. Together with the Wisp, the Slark gets banned out still as well, which is quite surprising. I'm not sure that Power Rangers is expecting the Lifestealer solo mid up against the Pudge right now. But we'll see. Queen of Pain was there as well. Again, 2 solo mids banned out.
10 seconds remaining.
So I'm thinking Lifestealer, they are not expecting a mid.
5 seconds remaining.
Sure. iCCup, I mean, they do have Gyrocopter already, so tri-lane with Gyrocopter as its basis, possibly the Lifestealer mid. I think this is fairly well configured to deal with what Power Rangers have so far. But of course, now that the first pick phase is only 2 picks rather than 3, it really leaves a lot of room to develop out your roster later. Like, it's actually a big change, because with 3, it was like we've set down 60% of our team in the first phase. So unless we have like a very off-the-wall late pick, you pretty much understand what our general game plan is. Whereas with the 2, it's quite a bit different. You really don't understand until midway through the second pick phase.
And then you only have 1 ban left.
Exactly, yeah. There's very few bans to deal with a strategy that's revealed with the second set. That's kind of why I'm still surprised at the first pick Pudge, because if you did it in the second phase, there's so much less time for iCCup to try to scramble to deal with it.
Yeah, or even in the last phase, I mean, who's gonna ban out the Pudge, right? It's not like Power Rangers have got this one player that always plays Pug, like, for example, GRV with the Slark. So it's, we're gonna have Nature's Prophet banned out.
So.
Oh, sorry, a Train Protector banned out, which is kind of surprising. Because Train Protector together with Pudge doesn't really work, because his rod actually ticks off the living armor.
Huh. Ancient App. Okay. So this does give global potential with Nature's Prophet. You throw down the Ancient Apparition ultimate. You do Nature's Prophet, Wrath of Nature. Maybe they could do something like Pudge mid, which isn't going to have a great time, but maybe not terrible. And then they could add a Spectre for the safe lane, tri-lane with the Ancient Apparition. I don't know. We'll have to see.
We'll see. They pick up the Keeper of Light for iCCup, so no more recalls with that Pudge, unless they want to have the Chen, of course, which is still in the pool. Nature's Prophet is already going to be partly in the jungle, though, assuming that he is going to be on the offlane / jungle, so I'm not quite sure if they really want to do that. It really depends on what they want to put mid. Ancient Apparition, in theory, could go mid. Still, if they want to, we could have a Pudge roaming. We've seen that before. We see Axe. Axe could go solo mid. Axe could go jungle. Axe could go on the lane. Is it Axe? Axe works actually really nicely together with the Ancient Apparition. Because the Cold Feet will proc if you land that Berserker's Call.
Yeah, it's a pretty good combo. If they want to do something... The thing about Berserker's Call is you only really level it if you're very heavily laning. So the lanes are still interesting. They have to really work out. With this particular lineup, they don't have a workable lane situation just yet. The 5th pick has to fit into it pretty well. You can do an Axe-based tri-lane, but the thing is, Ancient Apparition isn't that strong if you're doing the creep-cutting approach. So if you do the Axe, go behind the opposing people's lane and just cut every single creep, Ancient Apparition doesn't lend himself that well to that. They could do Axe mid, Pudge in the tri-lane. That's also an option. Cold Feet, of course, procs directly off of Dismember, or you can use Meat Hook in combination with it as well. Rot is a slow, so...
Yeah. We see Storm Spirit getting banned out. Again, a mid-hero banned out. I'm still quite surprised that Power Rangers is still expecting that Lifestealer to perhaps not be mid. Storm Spirit Lifestealer is of course still a combination that you don't want to face though with those with those. Seriously?
Okay, so yeah, I mean the global, we were talking about the global potential.
This is global.
I like this. Yeah.
Very global.
Yes. So the lanes are still, at this point, kind of... Let's try to theory craft this out a bit. I mean, Zeus, you usually want him to take up a solo lane. Yeah. He can kind of solo against if it's like a gyrocopter versus him solo, but that's not tremendously likely. He's a pretty good mid, but if people rotate over, if they rotate the Shadow Demon with a smoke, and they disrupt the Zeus, he's dead, because if Lifestealer's there, he just open wounds him. So, yeah.
We keep talking about, Power Rangers hasn't done this well in the series, right? But we every time we cast it against Power Rangers, every time we keep saying they're a very enjoyable team to watch. They never really have a game that you don't like watching. Maybe previous game could have been an exception there because it didn't really work out for them. But they deliver once again.
Just want to point that out. Yeah, no, definitely. They definitely delivered. This is something new from them. It's not the solo mid-wisp. It's a
support Zeus.
Pudge. Yeah, support Zeus is what it looks like. If they rush Travels on the Pudge, they have an amazing global lineup because Nature's Prophet, Ancient Apparition, Zeus, just by itself, this is serious Globo Dodo. They have a tremendous amount of pressure that they can put out. Because, of course, Zeus Nature's Prophet is an instantaneous combo. You use the Thunder God's Wrath and then immediately follow it up with the Wrath of Nature for the double Wrath. And then you could follow whoever's the lowest at that point. Just smack them with the Ice Blast and you kill them.
Yeah. Especially if that Aged Apparition gets himself an Aghanim Scepter, because there will be an Aged Apparition solo mid. So CXC picked it up.
5 seconds remaining.
I like this because you need the levels. If he rushes Aghanims...
Ooh, cool axe.
Yeah. Support axe? Oh, he's got the Wyvern Guard. Yeah, that's a good axe.
But yeah, we are gonna see Kat playing the Power Rangers Nature's Prophet. It will be Moon on the Pudge. Luna will take up the support Zeus. It will be Lexin, the stand-in, who will be playing the axe on the off-lane / jungle. I think we're gonna see ZXC playing the Ancient Apparition in the solo mid lane.
Looking up towards iCCup with the far less strange lineup. I mean, Power Rangers, honestly, with the Zeus, it comes into mostly focus. The Pudge and the Axe are still interesting, but it's mostly the MYM Global Dodo approach. I would have loved to see Spectre, honestly. I think it's the more classic approach with this, but I like the Pudge too. Always want to fly on the Keeper of the Light. We just Zik on the Shadow Demon, and Mag on the Lifestealer will form the aggressive tri-lane that iCCup seek to run here. Then Resolution in the mid as this Puck that they picked for 5th, so the Silence will be a very big deal against Zeus, potentially. Have to watch out for that. And then Jackal, solo safe on the Gyrocopter, going up against... the aggressive tri that...
They have an aggressive trial lane. It is a solo laning
so
safe
weird.
lane Pudge up against an aggressive trial lane of their own. It's a tough aggressive trial lane to be on though.
For Pudge, yeah.
You've got yourself a disruption. So there's the setup for the open wounds. Illuminate will fly over the top, and there's an open wound straight off the bat. And with Pudge being fairly tanky on his own, it will be a very tough lane for him. But the upside is, even if he doesn't get last hits, as soon as he gets levels, because he will, if he keeps being in experience range, he will be getting levels faster than iCCup will here on this bottom lane, and that will put him ahead. Levels is what he needs to go for that dismember, and then go for the ganks, for the kills. Oh,
yeah,
look at that. They're gonna go for the push very fast. They already take down the first big wave.
Yeah.
Jackal can't really do anything there.
The Zeus combos really well with the cut because your axe doesn't actually need as much survivability as otherwise would because you can use arc lightning to help clear. It's really neat actually. I like this. I'm concerned about Moon in the bottom, but otherwise I think they're pretty good.
I think the supports will go roam top. I mean, they can't not roam top. Jackal is not getting anything done here.
Probably, yeah. They might try to go through Ancient App because Ancient App has no escape mechanism at all, so he might be pressurable. Resolution's going to be a big factor in this game. I actually expect him to maybe take the second rank of Phase Shift earlier than you usually see it, simply because he is actually able to duck part of that global combo. Oh, here we go.
Let's see, Illuminate.
He missed the Illuminate.
Well, it's chipped him slightly, but it's not enough.
This tower's already down.
Wow, I'm disconnected. Hello?
Power Rangers, what they're doing is sometimes with Axe you go the all-in push composition, and that's what they're actually going with in the early. They may be able to get the tier 2 within 5-ish minutes, and that's why iCCup are actually bringing both of their other heroes over. It's to forestall the all-in push. We've seen teams will occasionally do this when they feel relatively desperate, or they feel like their best chance is to take out a game extremely early. So that's really what you see Power Rangers here. But iCCup turning it around, still going for their first blood. Illuminate will hit. I think that.
Am I still here?
You are. I still hear you.
Then can you tell people from the Dota TV that they have to toggle on the stream back on?
Sure. So if you're in game and you can't hear Sheever, just toggle to a different broadcaster and then toggle back, and it should fix itself.
Yeah, the stream will reset as well in 2 minutes, so I'll just let the stream know.
Yeah. So. Resolution, actually interesting. He gets hit by the cold feet. Ancient Apparition is such an unusual hero that I feel like sometimes people forget like what exactly you need to do, how far you need to go exactly to avoid the cold feet.
Yeah, in the meantime, I mean, that first blood really going the way of iCCup, of course. It was the first blood.
Yeah, iCCup.
Yeah, GyroCup got it. Oh, Luna on his Zeus. Trying to run from this. The hate train is following him though, and he's by himself.
He does have boots though.
He does have boots, and it helps him so much. Look at those supports being so slow.
Yeah. Exactly. Zeus actually a very slow hero as well, but if he gets those boots before the opposing supports, he just walks away, even from Gyrocopter. Resolution, though. Here's the Waning Rift.
Yeah.
I think he gets
with the haste. Oh, he thought that one hit would get him. Oh, that one hit would get him. Never mind. Haste Rune helping out again. Resolution gets the kill in the end, where his supports failed. But yeah, the top tier 1 tower already dead. The downside is, though, this tower down very early on.
Yes. Free farm for Jackal, basically.
Free farm for Jackal.
Difficult. Yeah.
They have to keep the pressure on somewhere.
This is the downside with the all-in axe cut and push, is that if you can't actually convert that into both towers, or like convert it into kills, it sometimes hurts you more than it helps you. He might get Fly here. Actually, I always want to Fly is in a ton of trouble. What level of call is this? 2? Yeah, I think he dies. Battle Hunger will take the kill.
Yeah. Oh. Cut coming in for the last hit, just so to make sure there's nothing denied there. Resolution comes in as well, but the double damage rune up on the axe makes him run away from that one as well. In the meantime, Zeus still goes down. Lifestealer was able to chase Luna down. He also got boots, so was able to get him that kill for himself. In the meantime, Moon is hanging around. He's waiting for a hook, perhaps, if they can get him. Because, I mean, this Lifestealer, this mag, is completely locked in between heroes right now. There's the block. There's the Battle Hunger. There's still a Rage, of course. He wants to try and help it get away, but he'll save that for the cold feet. He'll use it right now to get away from that.
He's still taking a lot of damage, though, honestly.
Yeah,
I mean,
the
it was a
Battle
good
Hunger
time.
is, of course, going through that. I mean, they can just put up a new Battle Hunger if he wants to in a second or so, but he pops himself. It's fine.
The other thing about the all-in X push is that you end up behind on levels. Because you're spending it's the ultimate tri-lane, right? Because all 3 players are together for that entire period of the initial push.
Yeah.
So you can see actually, especially the Zeus, this is a problem. A level 2 Zeus is almost completely useless. So they need to find a place that Luna can actually get some levels, because a level 2 Shadow Demon is so much more useful than a level 2 Zeus. And part of their whole game plan is that Thunder God's Wrath. And even Nature's Prophet and Axe, like their levels are not in great shape.
No, definitely not. And they need to find a new place to pressure, because otherwise they'll just losing ground. And like we already said, Jackal is just getting free farm there. Just getting free farm up the top lane. Even, of course, the first couple of minutes were hell for him. Oh, Luna getting hooked into safety, but it's not enough. There's a one more hit for Mag.
I'm your god too.
Second time he killed off that Zeus, and that's gonna be a Zeus that will be more of a burden than anything else in this game.
It's this awkward combination between two completely different strategies. The all-in Axe creep cut push, which you usually want to get 2 towers with, not 1, and the global Dota. And I think the result of combining these two is that you have way too many people that need XP. Like, every single person on Power Rangers needs to hit a bunch of levels to be useful at all.
Yeah.
Whereas iCCup, they could keep, if they wanted to, they could keep Keeper of the Light and Shattered Even Low forever to get the rest of their players' levels, and they'd be in okay shape. Not true for Power Rangers.
No, they need a level 6 on the Age Separation, level 6 on the Nature's Prophet, Zeus, Axe even also. Just
every single person.
Every single
Axe
person.
Actually...
Yeah, you want to have that execute. Through the rage, of course, of the Lifestealer. Which is what you're gonna go
That's
for.
true, it does go through rage. It's good.
Oh,
and
Dixie inside the Dream Call. Nature's Prophet trying to TP and try and help out, but he's not gonna be there. Nice. Ice Blast though. And actually, he's getting the kill up on Resolution still. And that's always gonna fly. He's gonna shatter. He's not gonna shatter. He's fine. Okay.
No. Close, but not quite close enough. They missed the hook as well. Moon, he rotated a bit early. He's only level 6, not level 7. Level 7 meat hook, maybe it happens, but with level 6 it's hard.
Always one fly sticking around, even though he is very low on HP. Has to be very careful. TP back in from Resolution though. I mean, they need to have something, some way, to keep the pressure on. What do you suggest they do right now in a situation like this?
Power Rangers?
Yes.
They know for a fact that everybody has to hit level 6. So for one, that means Zeus has to be in a safe-ish lane that he's not going to get killed by Lifestealer in, and just sit there and get a bunch of XP. They would prefer a solo lane, but it's probably not tenable for him to survive. So it makes sense to put him in a dual lane with the Axe like they're doing now. But again, you see they're not confident going up here because they don't really have vision, they don't really understand what's going on. So that's a problem. They do have 6 on Ancient App and Nature's Prophet. Not quite enough to kill anybody yet, but that is a good start. And so level everybody up constantly. Get the Pudge to 7 ASAP. Get the Nature's Prophet to his Midas. He actually has it now, I think.
Yeah, he has it. If he wants to buy it now, he can. Christinas does he want to? I mean, how long is this game gonna last? And if this, is it long enough to make it worth it for him? As Resolution gets cold feet, gets the silence off, so notice never for Resolution. Here comes a Dream Coil as well. Moon looking for that hook. Yeah. No such thing.
Not even close.
And he will end up going down. There we go. Resolution gets the kill in the end.
Yeah, if the Pudge can't make things happen, it's going to become very grim. They only got 1 tower from
ZXC, he'll go down to the Keeper of Light. Still lands the Ice Blast though. Might help a bit, ends up helping up, killing up Resolution. Lexus trying to get away. Illuminate will not hit him because it was too short duration. Luna at least being a bit useful here. Level 4, but still able to at least force the Keeper of the Light away.
Oh, he infests. Oh, and they pause. Somebody maybe lagging or disconnected? I don't know.
Or the door, or the pizza guy. We've had it all before.
We have had it all before, that's true.
I mean, it's entire season. I feel a bit nostalgic. Like the 27th day in a row.
Yeah, dude. Last day.
Last day.
And StarLadder, it's such a condensed schedule. I think that honestly, StarLadder, pretty leading edge. So many more tournaments are now going to more condensed schedules, fewer best of 3s in the pre-playoff stage. Yeah. Like, StarLadder really beat a lot of people to the punch there. Really just a very well-run tournament format. And
yeah, though you can still argue, like, a 16-team group stage. How...
It's definitely epic.
Yeah, but how much, like... a lot of people want to be able to follow storylines in tournaments and such. And that's hard to do with the group stage. Until the end, of course, but at the start, it's just games to watch.
That's true. That's true. But I think there's plenty of room in the scene for a variety of things.
Yeah, I fully agree.
And StarLadder is great also because, I mean, there's quite a... Oh, Luna's gonna die again. No question. Bye, Zeus.
Yeah.
This is bad. I mean, it's a level 4 Zeus, now at 9 minutes. I don't know how he gets to level 6. And without 6, the Prophet Ancient App combo isn't enough It's not enough to actually kill people. By the way, the Midas, even if he doesn't make the gold back, I think just getting fast level 11 is going to be a big deal.
The experience is going to be a big deal, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, Moon. Gonna walk right into iCCup right here. There's the Soul Catcher. Dismember is there, but I don't think it really matters. Disruption comes in. Here comes the Ice Blast. Might help out, but it doesn't matter. It is still gonna be the Pudge that goes down. In the meantime, Axe is able to take down the Lifestealer though, and that was his execution helping out there. His culling blade. That him was able to allow him to chop through the Lifestealer.
God, what are they doing?
Well,
just kind of...
what?
I don't know, Power Rangers just kind of throwing people into the meat grinder right now.
I missed that top lane action.
Oh, well, it wasn't very exciting. Mostly just people going in one by one and dying, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't sound very exciting at all.
Axe probably kills the Keeper of the Light here.
Yeah, I think
or like
so.
the... No.
Berserk the call. Oh,
are you serious?
holy... Like, what? What? Moon!
Well, what can you say about that? I mean, you can't say too much. Looks like the update's out. That's all I have to say about that. It looks like the Dota update is being pushed live.
Okay, well, that means that we're gonna deal with that in the next game that we'll have for
So
this.
he's on... This is actually tough. This is the thing about Pudge. I was concerned about this, but I wasn't thinking about it. This game's on Lux, and I think that's part of the is it on Lux actually? But the Pudge's ping is 250. That's actually pretty tough to aim hook with.
That is like the reason as Zeus goes
it's
down.
The reason you don't see Pudge online.
Yeah.
Is exactly that. Yeah.
And that's...
Yeah, it's on Lux. I don't know.
Really
these are two Russian teams. They could have. I think they probably could have run it on East or something, and it would be easier for Pudge to actually land hooks then. I'm not saying it's like all lag, but it's a big part. Like Pudge is a land hero.
To be fair, he was standing still.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Just now. So that's no excuse. Dream Coil Moon actually will end up going down here. There we go. Denies himself. Nicely done, but still dead. Regardless. In the meantime, Axe is kind of the only one that's really doing well here for his team. He's the highest up on net worth. He's actually almost keeping up with the Puck. Still, Puck is the lowest of the three cores for iCCup in terms of net worth, but he is able to do pretty well. And of course, the Hand of Midas right now helps quite a bit as well, keeping up to speed. But yeah, they're not doing that bad, I say, as Axe has a lot of trouble here. Soulcatcher is on there, and he is actually just trying to do something before he dies, but die he shall. In the meantime, Puck still goes down on the top lane.
Luna is now 6. Finally. Finally. That's not going to kill Keeper of the Light.
Puck didn't go down on the top lane, by the way. Oh, look at always want to fly. That was the yeah, Luna's ulti already used.
Yeah.
Kat will TP himself in. The ping comes out. They know that they are there. No vision though. And he just TPs himself out, knowing that they could be having the hate train coming, but the hate train is on the way top. They want to try to get Age Separation. Cooldown comes in. Rocket Barrage as well, but they won't be able to take him down before TP's out.
Yeah, not too bad. Pudge with an Invisarin, or sorry, he has a smoke, the tail end of a smoke. This is a problem. 12.5 minutes, Pudge 030. I mean, you need him. He's not quite like Slark, but he needs to snowball. Like, he needs to get early kills. And he's behind on levels substantially. He's actually tied for the lowest level person. Your Pudge is tied for lowest level.
Ouch.
I love this hook. He still misses. Oh my god.
You love this hook, he still misses.
Well, the idea, okay.
Ooh, that Ice Blast is really nicely done though, even though of course Pudge still goes down. Zik actually will go down from this as well. There's no hope for him. He might get denied though. Nope. Nobody's denying him. Resolution just sitting by, not doing anything. And Separation shattering him to death.
Actually,
really nice
yeah,
combination.
I mean, ZXC has had a lot of good. It's pretty cool also that he's rushing the Ags before tier 2 boots. I think that's actually completely the correct choice here. This is the way to play AA mid. I mean, get that Ags ASAP because it's very strong.
Yeah, they're gonna go for the Age Separation. He's already dead by the looks of it. But the flat cannon,
no!
He's running, 150 HP. Luna will end up going down first. As EXE still running. Lexus will try to force him back a bit with that Battle Hunger upon Jackal. There's really annoying skill there.
For what it's worth.
And he can actually kill off Jackal there. Oh, Moon comes in. There comes the Ice Blast as well. We'll also hit up on Jackal. That might actually be enough to get him with an extra Battle Hunger. That's the kill that they wanted to get. That's a combination that is just so strong. Resolution in some trouble as well. We'll end up coming back to try and get a kill here though. The Orb will indeed chop Axe. Pun intended.
Strange time to hibernate.
And that is going to be a tier 1 tower going down finally.
The Axe, so this obviously isn't working and I don't think Power Rangers are going to win this game, but I like this battle hunger to follow up or to proceed Ice Blast.
Me too.
It puts an insane amount of pressure on that hero. More often than not, that person's gonna die sooner or later.
Yep, I agree. And I mean, imagine if it's a 17-second Ice Blast. You can't escape that.
But Resolution is just doing work this game. We saw this guy earlier on in iCCup's games. I felt that Resolution was one of their weaker performers overall. But in the last week or two, I actually think that he's gotten really good. Like, he's been playing better and better. He's had some games in which he's totally carried this team. Of course, Puck is a fantastic pick in this game. I mean, Puck is good against Pudge. He's amazing against Zeus. He's not bad against Ancient App. I mean, it's a great pickup. He will get slammed by an Ice Blast here. I don't think he dies, though.
No, he needs a battle
Yeah, he
hunger.
doesn't die. I don't think so.
And Zeus ends up going down, but that's no surprise there. We do have the Shadow Blade up on Jackal. I mean, also Puck now has his Blink Dagger done. And we actually see Kati TP'd in to try and get Resolution, but Resolution is going to be recalled.
Oh, he misses a hook. I'm so sorry, Moon. This is a rough game.
He is
A couple of these Shadow
0-5-1.
Demon. Yeah. I feel like maybe with better Pig he could have landed a couple of these Shadow Demon hooks, but I don't know. My god, are you? He's gotta be trolling. I don't know how he missed that one. That's not Pig.
He is so sad. He's gonna die now as well. You might
He
as
has
well
no
be
flesh heap stacks. Like, he doesn't even have it skilled yet.
Well, there's the Zeus ulti. They will be able to take down Resolution in the end. Sorry, I was just still like thinking about Moon being sad and all, but we just
so
Dick is now in a lot of trouble. Battle Hunger up on there. Jackal trying to do what he can with the Rocket Barrage, and it should be enough. We just Dick trying to run. If he gets a kill, he might be able to live through that. He might actually still die, but that is 4 heroes dead, and it looks to be 5 heroes dead soon as Kat tries to TP himself out. He will be able to do that in the end. So 4 stay dead. They do take down 2 in return. I mean, they get some return kills, but it's just not enough. And now they lost 2 tier 1 towers as well. The gold graph is dropping very fast. The tier 1 tower that we saw going the way of Power Rangers very early on, not enough to keep them ahead, because that's not really what you want to do. You want to get quick ahead and then make sure that your enemies, you know,
They have
don't
the
get
team that
something
needs to utterly dominate the early game.
yeah.
And it's really not happening. I really wish they had banned Lifestealer. Both Lifestealer and Pudge, I think, were possible. Sorry, and Puck were both possible and good bans. Because Lifestealer, once he gets hit by a global, he can just rage through the next part of the global, and Puck can phase shift out through a lot of it. The other thing is levels. Ancient App still 9 in the mid against the 11 Puck. Zeus still 8. They want to hit these ultimate tiers as quickly as possible before iCCup just massively outlevel them, and that's starting to happen.
Yeah, in the meantime, I'm following Moon. He's walking
Yeah,
back
well,
and forth
Luna
a
is
couple
going to die
times.
again, but that Zeus is going down.
Oh, ZXC actually walks right up to high ground as well, and he'll end up going down as well. Dream Coil up on 3. The Axe and the Nature's Prophet stuck there. Disruption, saving one for later. That's a hook! He got a kill! Pudge got a kill! And there goes Silkana and Moon as well. I mean, everybody ends up dying, including the Axe.
Back. Okay.
But Moon got back and he got a kill on the life zero of all people. Let's see if he can get another hook in. We're following Moon. No pressure, Moon. Everybody's watching you now.
Yeah, no pressure. You should all chat that. Don't do that.
No, no, don't do that. Oh, no. But take 2 comes in 7 seconds.
Tower is under attack.
Zeus is back up again as well, together with the AA.
I mean, it's as you said, Sheever. Power Rangers, they might not win every game. They might even have a winning record, but they're never boring.
They're never boring. And actually, they take down Resolution in the end. And Moon gets an assist. Cool.
So he's 1-7-2 now.
Yes.
God, I don't know. What can we get for him? Force Staff would be a great pickup in this game. He's lacking for a bit
He
of
could
range.
finish up his magic wand.
No, he should go Force Staff, IMO. Why not?
Like both. Let's see if he does magic wand.
both,
Oh,
but
a TP scroll.
His GPM is what? 205? It's the second lowest in the game. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, I'm not being super professional in this cast.
But it's
Pudge...
the second last game of the season. We're allowed.
Yes.
We're allowed. It doesn't really make any difference anymore for the standings. So, you know, we're allowed. These teams, I mean, if you look at Power Rangers pickup, they're playing to have fun this game. And we don't see Always Wanna Fly still going now, so that's great.
I wish they had at least made it work for a little bit. A lot of times with some of these global compositions, like, it starts out really well, and then you just, like, land flat on your face. In this case, like the first 2.5 minutes went well. And I wish it had been a little longer. Resolution, once again, he has his Blink Dagger, he's got a Gem of True Sight, so he will see everything that happens. And yeah, I mean, that'll catch out the Shadow Demon, sorry, the Nature's Prophet when he uses Shadow Blade. And there's a Lifestealer waiting to go out, and this is going to be more kills on the... more skulls for the Skull Throne. Lifestealer race carring, by the way. Sanj recipe in his inventory.
Cool. That's, oh, that's Luna dead. I actually thought they were gonna go for Moon, but I can't help that. I'm following Moon because I'm hoping that he will get some hooks. We'll end up seeing Axe die as well as the Zeus, so that's gonna be 2 heroes again on the sideline for Power Rangers. Power Rangers, they're trying to get something in their own jungle. They might actually get the tier 1 tower bottom. It looks like they will cut. See by himself, Fortification actually goes out. He runs, but he isn't, well, he is invisible and there's no gem around, as in Resolution is on the other side of the field. Moon in the meantime back on the top lane. We still have ZXC, tries to TP out, but the home miss someone actually hit in time. Nope, not in time. Will just fly himself home. And Nature's Prophet TPs himself top. Always want to fly sitting here already. They don't see him though.
It's gonna do so much damage. Oh, it doesn't quite get him. That's too bad. Witch's Sick looks to be... I think they're gonna go Roche, because again, Power Rangers haven't really had much for wards at any point in this game either, so... They do have Medallion. Yeah, Shadow Demon Rush Medallion. I always like this. It's such a good item, and it makes you rush Roche. I honestly think I'm always surprised when I see teams not having a Medallion. I feel like it's one of those almost... I wouldn't say mandatory, but it's so good as a support item. Like, it's right up there with your mechanisms and urns of the world.
I mean, I can't really say it's a rush when you get it at 20 minutes when your team is already so far ahead. But I guess we just think he did die 4 times. Doesn't have any kills for himself. He will have some extra gold now as Roshan dies.
Oh, this is gonna be a good ice. We just sick.
But
it does
he'll
get
die.
Him.
Oh,
nice
not.
disruption. I think he still dies though. So close. He'll live, actually.
Yeah.
Sick. That was really nice, actually. That. They do get Gyrocopter, but actually Shadow Demon even lives through that. Resolution's coming in again, by the way.
Yep, he blinks up, gets himself Moon, maybe Infest out. There goes Moon, drink gold there, Moon dies.
Poor Moon.
That's for your
Bloody hell.
I mean, he still doesn't even have level 10 for Flesh Heap. Not that it would make all that much difference.
No, I feel a bit sorry for him.
Well,
We're making fun of him.
It's I mean, they knew going in. First pick Pudge is a pretty trolly pick, so it's okay. At the end of the day, I mean, they're having fun with their last game in StarLadder, and who can blame them?
Very true.
They will have, so the thing is, they are trucking along to those Aghanims. So Kot, actually, before Tier 2 Boots is going Aghanims on Nature's Prophet, and Zeke, he should be done by now. Okay, he's 500 away. If he doesn't die, 2 more creep waves. Unfortunately, Kot is currently being a big old jerk and stealing all the farm in this lane. Instead of staying in jungle, he's actually clearing out a wave that ZXC needs. So that's too bad, but Ancient App will be close to his Aghanim soon. And that's no joke. Once they have Aghanims on both of these heroes, Luna did finally, Zeus finally wended his way to level 11 himself, even with 10 deaths. So he's got level 2 ultimate. They will get 1 ultimate combo in this game, and it will kill more than 1 person. That's my resolution. It will at least kill Ouija Sick. Yes. True. Good point.
Yeah. Oh,
Punch
there goes
ouch.
Yeah, I can't. Haters. Yeah, we see that Moon dismembers, but it doesn't really matter. Before the dismember's over, he'll die.
Did no damage.
Did no damage whatsoever. He was raged still, and I mean, the haters was of course because we just constantly gets forced back with that ice blast. Constantly has to TP himself out. I mean, that's costly. But yeah, I mean, they're constantly picking up people. The question is that they're not gonna win anymore. But we do have the Aghanims is complete.
But they can lose with honor, or they can lose without honor.
And they can lose in style.
Yes. They get fly here, no question. Sick. Got him. Wait, maybe not.
He's calling someone towards him.
Oh no!
And if he gets the kill, well, he doesn't. But Cat will still. You don't.
F-Blade.
Oh, F-Blade. I was gonna say.
I think F-Blade Gyro is super underrated because Rocket Barrage is so good, man. Does so much damage.
Yes, we saw Loda doing it for a long period of time, or for a couple of games. We have Aegis being popped, by the way. Resolution is back there. Picked himself up to level 2 of the Dagon. In the meantime, the tier 2 tower top level fall. I mean, considering this is a fairly trollish game from Power Rangers, iCCup taking quite a long time to seal the deal here.
Well, it's actually, like, when they have all their ultimates up, they can kill, like, a lot of them. They kind of need pipe to...
Oh, look!
Nice hook!
Oh, but he goes down still.
Yeah, no Nature's Prophet ultimate is a big deal. Zixi goes down. Probably needed Wrath of Nature to actually make that work there, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I think we just Sick is dead, though. Nope, not quite. Too bad.
They need that Nature's Prophet ultimate.
They need all three.
Then it would have been a kill for sure. Oh, Resolution
Oh,
jumps
no.
himself in. Dream Coil, Luna already dead. That was the Dagon. And there goes the axe as well. No real hope for him. And I think now it's just a matter of waiting until everybody is up. Hoping that the Nature's Prophet still gets his Aghanims. Needs about 100 gold. Zerija Zik actually still dies indeed from that ulti. That's really nice with the extra vision there. Quick wave being there.
Now, Nature's Prophet's...
That's an Aghanim
ultimate-
stun. I think.
Great. That's really, really good. Because that'll, give more damage to that. And then they have the 2 Aghanims. Wow, Moon just... He can't live for more than a second. This is probably the least tanky Pudge that we've ever seen in a tournament.
Radiant's top tower is under
He's been in 3 out of the 17 kills.
He has? That's... I mean, to be fair to Pudge, a lot of those kills are like, we killed somebody halfway across the map because of our ultimates.
Okay.
Oh no, the F-Blade! No!
They need this guy! They need that guy!
That guy. Does he have buyback? Nope.
No, and that's gonna be the ultis of Nature's Prophet and Zeus being off cooldown for now. Open
no.
Wounds and Zeus actually gonna go down before he can do anything as well. Oh, nice Berserker's Call. Mag, cat.
That Berserker's Call was key.
That was
sick
key.
Berserker's Call.
26 seconds before they can try it out.
They got this. I have so much faith in Power Rangers right now. This is the last time we'll see them this season, and I think we have to all give a rousing battle cry of go go. Nice!
Oh, I got one! And that was the Zeus ulti gone. That's the Nature's Prophet ulti gone as well, but no, what, that, no? Nobody.
They should not have used the Zeus ulti. What a waste. Now it's 85 seconds until they can actually do that again. Can't believe they used that Zeus ultimate. I'm disgusted by this choice.
Big sigh. In the meantime, all tier 3 towers still standing on the set of Power Rangers. It's 14 to 18. We have 20k gold in favor of iCCup, 25 experience in favor of iCCup.
Yep, but it's annoyingly, the thing is, they're gonna be even more ahead than this before they can successfully high ground, because you actually just kind of can't push into the 3 ultimates until you have... I mean, they need pipe, honestly. They're just going Dagon for now, but Shadow Demon, he does have the cloak. Maybe he'll build the pipe.
Well, he has the cloak to be able to survive all the hate that comes for him.
Oh, Necro is a good choice, too.
Oh, Keeper of Light, we just hit going for that one. Oh, ZXC! Run, dude!
So
nice
bleak.
Berserker Skull. Very nice Berserker Skull. In the meantime, Moon will try to dismember, but actually dismember's an illusion. That's a bit of a shame, and that's him dead.
I can't believe he dismembered an illusion.
It would have died anyway, I guess.
They still get Ouija sick, so...
Yeah.
Come what may, they will... Oh, nice! Resolution
That
dead
is
now.
Resolution dead. I mean, you could try...
Yep,
teleporting to the base doesn't really matter, right? I mean, you can just wait until it's over, but yeah. Gem of Truth falls. Will be taken by Mag. And I mean, that's a good kill. They can do that every single time.
2 kills? Really. Yeah, for every single time they can trade 3 for 2.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Dude, I thought of this amazing scam. You can go to you can turn all your paper money into coin money at one of the coin machines, and then you have more money by weight.
Yeah, by weight. Awesome. In the meantime, Ouija died actually 6 times this game. 6 out of the 20 kills are just on that Shadow Demon. Poor guy.
Yeah, Puck has died a lot too.
Oh,
just
ZXC, he's dead.
Oh, ZXC, so out of position. He needs those tier 2 boots, that's what he wants, but... What? Okay.
He still gets... Yeah, he's...
I mean, the cooldown is lower than his respawn time, so there's no reason not to use it if you don't have buyback money.
Oh, they're gonna try to chase him down. Where's the hook? Moon? No. Here comes Jackal.
Here comes this Shadow Blade, F Blade, the Blade combo. I love this. Look
yeah,
how
that's
fast
Luna dead. He still uses his ulti before he dies, though. Moon goes down as well, and that ulti didn't really do that much.
Blade mail.
Yeah, almost killed off Jackal, actually. And need Zeus ulti, but he already used it. That's a shame. And he's dead also, I know, but still.
Yeah, I mean, he used it just before he died. I need to be happy. I need these 3 ultimates to happen at the same time, or like in sequence. I don't know. I'm so frustrated that it keeps happening like 1 or 2 at a time.
Well, they're gonna get the Nature's Prophet there too. And now they have to wait even longer because Zeus is gonna be up in 5 seconds and AA is up. And that's gonna be not the combination that they want to. And again, oh, always want to fly, but
Maybe
actually
gets fly. I don't know.
Zeus, yeah, he buys back for that one, and that should be always want to fly. Go. Did he just dodge the tick? Did he dodge the tick? He dodged it. Will he still die? Resolution dies.
Yeah, he dies in the last tick. No, he doesn't. Nice.
Zeus doesn't have an ulti for another 28 seconds.
Sick.
He didn't get hit by the wrath of nature.
Yeah.
Dodged it by just standing there, like getting lucky. You should buy a lottery ticket
Yeah,
today.
it's an interesting word, dodged, because I don't think he he didn't
dodged
do
it.
anything. But oh man, this gyrocopter. We haven't talked about this enough. I love the double blade build on him.
Boy, fresh
Well,
mate.
in the meantime, no Rax still down. They did get a tier 3 tower though. And I mean, considering this troll game, 29 minutes troll game is quite long.
Yeah, it's a pretty long game. I mean, iCCup.
There goes Moon.
Puck Dagon, the double blades on the gyro.
Oh, that's gonna be Jackal going down, by the way. I mean, no doubt about it. There we go.
They do kill him. It's tough to not avoid having lots of your people die.
You know what would be funny?
Oh, we just sick as in shrubs.
Oh, everybody is in trouble here, because here comes Mag. ZXC will die. Actually, oh, nice Berserker's Call. ZXC, keep this out. Ah, infest out.
Oh,
Never mind.
nice infest.
Yeah, and that's gonna
Actually,
be excellent.
the Berserker's calls to save the Ancient App have been pretty on point. It just doesn't really... I mean, it doesn't matter.
Ooh, Zeus lives.
Yeah, that was nice. I mean,
He could
a
use
lot of the
Abyssal.
little
He didn't
things-
use Abyssal.
Yeah, he didn't use the Abyssal. He probably could have, but that's okay. I mean, Resolution, Dagon 5? Dagon 4. So he's close. Close to that Dagon 5. You might not notice, but when you actually build a Dagon 5, you just instantly win, so that'll be useful.
Why do you
And
instantly
then-
win?
Oh no, Moon! Why is he on the low ground? Why would you do that?
Still not an Abyssal used. I wonder
Big
who
trolls.
he saves it for. He doesn't save it for Cat.
He's saving it for the fountain. He's gonna stun the fountain.
Uh-huh.
I think you... I'm pretty sure... I don't know if you could Abyssal in Dota 1, Abyssal the fountain. You can kill the fountain.
But you can't Abyssal the Fountain.
You can't in Dota 2. It would be... It's pretty abusive in terms of things you can do.
You know, like the thing that I would like to see right now is this combination of Power Rangers working out so well and iCCup not getting anything out of it, and then end up dying, and then end up getting split pushed, and then, oh, never mind. Oh, nice blade mail though, but doesn't really matter too much.
Talking about them big comebacks? Yeah.
Yeah, I was
feel
talking
it.
about big comebacks, but
I feel it. I feel it.
oh, Eternal, yeah.
Oh man,
Kill steal.
F-Blade Dagon combo is pretty legit. I mean, think about how much extra damage they take, and then to just dump the Dagon and the Rocket Barrage on them. Probably a one-shot on almost anybody, including Pudge, because Pudge, of course, has a whopping 3 Flesh Heap stacks. God, he's 115 and 5. Oh dear.
You're laughing at someone's unfortune. I'm just saying.
I am. I am
think it's
laughing
very
at it.
bad manner.
Weren't we just discussing the
Schadenfreude?
Schadenfreude? Yes.
Yeah. Well, Moon will go down again. And I mean, there's still no Rex down. This will be the first Rex to go down. Oh, CXC, they know where you are, dude.
Yeah,
They know where your house lives. Run!
He's fine, he's fine.
No,
oh,
he's not.
very well. Oh, poor ZXC. I think he can win this duel.
No, it's not a duel.
The old laser to the face trick. And here we go, iCCup finally mopping this up. Keeper of the Light, of course, he picked up Necronomicon 3. And I think Power Rangers are going to end this without ever once actually getting all 3 ultimates in conjunction.
That's a bit of a shame.
Which is a shame, frankly. Well, at least the first pick Pudge paid off.
Yeah. Thank God for that.
At least that was proven to be a worthwhile choice. I mean, last game of the tournament for your team, why not? Just go all out troll.
Make sure you go out with a bang so that people
Make sure you
remember
go out with a bang. It is probably better if the bang is the other team rather than your team.
True.
But it's better to have it be your team than nobody's.
Yeah, and I mean, Power Rangers is a name that people now will associate with enjoyable Dota, even though actually that's like normally they go enjoyable Dota and actually try to make it work properly, and, and I don't know. It's a bit too over the top.
With this Blink, I think Blink is really underrated on Lifestealer actually, especially now. Even though this is a super troll game, I would not be surprised to see Blink picked up a little more often on Lifestealer.
Especially not since Open Wounds.
With the new Open Wounds range, exactly. I actually think it's better than people give it credit for.
And everybody's dead again. And you do get...
By the way, 88 kills in 34 minutes. Almost 3W.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, nice hook. Nice hook. Sick
Did
hook.
he hook
They got the
someone?
gem. This is comebacks. This is turnarounds.
Ooh, mag. Never mind.
Oh. They still have the gem. Axe still has the gem, so they still got this more
Punch
or less.
ball back.
iCCup.
Moon.
Into...
It all
they got
depends
the
on you, Moon.
They're gonna miss. They're gonna miss the S blast.
You have to do it now or never because the throne is gonna fall, Moon. Never mind, Moon. Nice try, Moon. Good game, Moon. Well, that was a game.
90 kills in the end in 34 minutes. Very close to 3W. I love it. Love it. Lifestealer. Yeah, but if you're iCCup, don't you feel a little ashamed? Look at your team lineup. Look at your team lineup, then look at the other team's lineup.
And then look at your team lineup again.
Now back to my team lineup.
Yeah.
Sadly, your team is not my team lineup. Yeah. Fun game. GG go next.
GG go next. It is a Z-Rage taking on a Rock's Kiss that will be on next one. I hope that it will be a bit more even though on paper they don't really look as even as these two should have been compared to the rankings of StarLadder. We'll see though. Rock's Kiss taking on Z-Rage for the last game, StarLadder Season 6. It is day number 27. It is the last day of the group stages. The game will mean nothing to the teams. Maybe actually Z-Rage. Nah, I don't think it means anything to Z-Rage either. But we'll see who wins. Stick around. Last game of Dota 2 for StarLadder group stage is coming up in just a moment.
Oh yeah, we have to patch. So I'm gonna go patch. I want Shadow Fiend in this next game.